Hi everyone, welcome to your 9-4 notes. Make sure you have them printed or copied down. Let's go ahead and get started. This section is on solving a quadratic equation by factoring. Remember, a quadratic equation is anything that has a variable of x squared. All of these are examples of quadratic equations. And if you graph them, they would all make this kind of shape. And when someone says, well, what is the solution of that thing? Well, that solution is where does it cross on the x-axis? So we're going to be given these, and we're going to find these special points. In this case, we're going to do it by factoring, not graphing, not square roots. We're going to factor. Now you've already learned factoring back in chapter 8. That's why it was so important for you to pay attention to those. So let's get started on question number 1. Question number 1 is 4n plus 1, 7n plus 1 equals 0. Hey, you lucked out. This one's already been factored for you. I did the first step for you on the first 4 questions. They've already been factored. You're like, how do I know they've already been factored? The parentheses and 2 binomials give it away. If you have 2 binomials being multiplied together, it has already been factored. So what do you do when it's already been factored? How do you solve for those 2 special points? Well, you take each binomial, just like I've done, and set them equal to 0 because it's being set to 0, and then solve each one. So let's solve this one. Whatever we do to one side, we do it to the other. We have 4n equals -1. Divide by 4, divide by 4. And we have n equals -1/4. So one of our solutions, one of our zeros, one of our roots, one of our x-intercepts is -1/4. Well, let's find the other one. We're going to solve. We solve by opposites. The opposite of +1 is to -1 on both sides, because whatever we do to one side, we do it to the other. These cancel. We have 7n equals -1. The opposite of multiplication is division, and n is -1/7. Congratulations. Those are your 2 answers. And if you tried to graph it, boy, those would be so close together, really close together on the x-axis. But there are 2 separate points, and those would help you see. If I tried to graph it, they'd be pretty close together over here, and your parabola would go down and up through those 2 points. Okay? So go ahead and try questions 2, 3, and 4 on your own, and then go to the second video on 2, 3, and 4. Bye.